Hello everyone, this is Phoebe. Welcome back to Uber Math. How are you today? I'm very happy to see you again. So, in this video, we're going to learn about how to multiply and divide decimals without using a calculator, using only your head. Let's get started. For example, we multiply 3.54 by 1.8. To do this problem, we will do two steps. Okay, let's see carefully. Step 1. Multiply to find the product. Instead of multiply these decimals, we will take the decimal out. That means we ignore the decimal points as if they were whole numbers. You already know how to do that problem, right? 8 times 4 equals 32. Write out 2 here. 8 times 5 equals 40 plus 3 equals 43. Write down 3 here. 8 times 3 equals 24. Plus 4 is 28. And we get 2,832. Next, we do similarly with 1. Remember, we need to place 0 here. 1 times 4 equals 4. 1 times 5 equals 5. 1 times 3 equals 3. We get 3,540. Then we add the two numbers. The result is 6,372. But that's the answer to 354 times 18, not 3.54 times 1.8. So it's time to convert it to the correct answer. Now, step 2. Place the decimal point in the product. To get the correct answer for the decimal problem, we have to understand what's going on with those decimal points. We just have to count the total number of places we have behind the decimal point in the two numbers we're multiplying. We have 1, 2, 3 numbers to the right of the decimals in the two numbers that we're multiplying. So we need that many numbers to the right of the decimal point in our answer. We go 1, 2, 3, put the decimal right over there. So 3.54 times 1.8 is 6.372. That's great. Now, let's try one more example about multiply decimals here. You have 3 minutes to do and find your answer. Alright, time's up. Now, let us show you the correct answer. 12.67925. Okay, next, we will learn about dividing decimals. Let's remember again the relationship between dividend, divisor, and quotient at here. Now, for example, divide 0.539 by 0.11. As you know, 0.11 is the divisor and 0.539 is the dividend. And now, to do this problem, we have 3 steps. Step 1. Move the decimal point to the divisor is a whole number. Let's say, if I multiply it by 10 once, then the decimal's one spot to the right. And if I multiply it by 10 twice, then I'm gonna move 2 spots to the right. So 0.11 is going to become 11. Basically, we want to make the whole number, then 0.11 times 100 because we have 2 digits behind the decimal point. Now, of course, I can't only do it to 0.11. That would change the value of this entire expression. I also have to do it to 0.539. Similarly, I'm going to move to the decimal to the right twice. So let's see, if I move it to the right once, I get 5.39. So that's one multiplication by 10. If I multiply it by 10 twice, I get 53.9. So 0.539 divided by 0.11 is the same thing that 53.9 divided by 11. Okay, let's move into step 2. Divide without the decimal point. As you see, here we have 53.9, right? Now, I will ignore the decimal point as if they were whole numbers. You already know how to do that problem. So, we have 53 divided by 11 equals which number? Let's estimate. 11 times 5 equals 55, but it is greater than 53. So, 53 divided by 11 equals 4. Write it down here, and we also write number 44 under number 53 to find the remainder. That's 9. We add the last digit to draw the remainder and ask, how many 11s will make 99? Well, that's quite easy. It's number 9, right? 11 times 9 is 99. Then 99 minus 99 equals 0. That's it. So the quotient is 49. The last is step 3. Put the decimal point in the answer directly below the decimal point in the dividend, like this. You take 53.9 divided by 11. The result's 4.9. Or if you look at our original problem, which was 0.539 divided by 0.11. That also is 4.9. Let me rewrite it and we're done. One more example for you to check your understand here. Don't forget to pause the video and find the answer. And then, this is the result, 14.6875. Alright, now this time to do some problems. Problem 1. Find the pattern rule and write the next 3 numbers. First, part A. What do you see? Oh yeah, I'm sure that you are looking at the decimal points. Great, that is the key to find the answer. As you know, the original number is 0.53698. Each time the decimal point moves to the right by 1 digit, we will get the new number. That means each time we will multiply the number by 10. Example, 0.53698 times 10 equals 5.3698 is 2. So the pattern rule here is multiply by 10. So that the next 3 numbers we must find are 536.98, 5,369.8 and 53,698. Okay, keep going. For part B, let's see the first 3 numbers here. As you know, each time the next number will be 10 times smaller than the previous number. For example, 1,900 times 10 equals 19,000, right? So the pattern is divide by 10. Consequently, the next 3 numbers are 19, 1.9 and 0.19. That's great. Next, problem 2. This is a word problem. One large hamburger contains 75.6 grams of fat. How many grams of fat will a dozen large hamburgers contain? First one, don't forget to underline keywords. 65.6 grams. How many grams in a dozen? Dozen? What does it mean? A dozen means a group of 12. Example, a dozen eggs. It means 12 eggs. Okay, so come back to this problem. We have to find a dozen large hamburgers will contain how many grams of fat? I think you have your answer already. And now, that is my solution. A dozen large hamburgers contain the amount of fat of 55.6 times 12. Wow, maybe I can't calculate by mental calculation. So let's use craft paper to do and find the answer. Alright, let's check your answer. 75.6 times 12 follow two steps we have learned here. So we get 756 times 12. Do it step by step and we have the result is 9072. After that, place the decimal point in the product. As you see, we have only one number to the right of the decimal in the two numbers. Okay, put the decimal point right here. The answer is 907.2. Finally, we have 75.6 times 12 equals 907.2 grams. Alright, that's all for lesson today. Let's review some important things we have learned. First, we learned about multiplying decimals with two steps. And second, we learned about dividing decimals with three steps. Remember, practice makes perfect. Be sure to do some exercise for this lesson. Goodbye.